Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario 64. In the last episode, we got down into Hazy Maze Cave. We collected a few of the power stars that we found there, and in this episode we're going to continue our journey through the cave and find some more of the secrets hidden down in that old abandoned mine shaft that we discovered. We already found the metal cap and a couple of the stars here, but I think there are a couple of stars that we didn't quite get yet. Elevate for red coins being the main one. Remember in the last episode we actually skipped over the star and did the second one down in the Nessie's cavern in the underwater area. So this time we're actually going to head off to the right here. There's a couple of spiders that jump out of pits. There's something that happens a couple of times in this level is that a spider will jump out of a pit, you kill it, get three coins. The spider will jump out again, but the second time you try to kill it, coins won't pop up. And there's also a flame trap over there. Let's see what the sign has to say there. Work elevator for those who get off here. Grab the pole to the left and slide carefully down. All right, let's do that. All right, so this is the work elevator area of the abandoned mine. There's a few spiders and everything sitting around here. Let me see what this sign has to say. Work elevator, danger, read instructions thoroughly. Elevator continues in the direction of the arrow activated. So this is actually one of the most uncomfortably to use mechanics in this game, is this particular platform right here. This is the work elevator. They call it an elevator, but it's basically just a platform that you have to direct as it moves around. Which, moving it around in three-dimensional space isn't easy because it's hard to get a perspective on things. Let me see, here we go. Alright, and there's red coins in some of these boxes and things that you can find. And also, if you fall off the platform like I did just there, the elevator will blink and then reset back to the starting area after I finished it, after a short time. And it's really hard to get back up on it, so it's easier just to return to the start. Above, automatic elevator. Elevator begins automatically and follows preset course. It disappears automatically too. Which that's something else that we're going to be getting to later. That's not the work elevator. That one's directional. It doesn't move quite automatically. It moves on its own, but we have to direct it. The other elevator that it's talking about is up higher, which we're going to get to in a minute. Oh, we just missed that one. We're clipping through the geometry there. All right, so then we got this. There's these little triangle bars here that will try to knock us off. There's Mr. I there, who sometimes he'll take pot shots at you, but most of the time, if you just go past him, he doesn't see you. There's another box here. Yeah, like I said, this can be a little awkward to control, mainly because since you're constantly moving, it's a little hard to get Mario to stop where you want him to stop. And if you run the platform up against something like that, it'll automatically start moving again in the opposite direction unless you jump off. And by jump off, I mean you have to have your feet land on a different platform rather than just jumping in the air. If you just jump, the platform will keep moving. Alright, so we want to take it around here to the other side of this big wire tower here. Looks like they were building some sort of scaffolding to get up to the upper parts of the mine in this area, and they abandoned it when the mine itself was abandoned. Oh, it looks like we fell off. Oh well. But it is, I believe it is possible to get up. Yep, there we go. With a hook jump and a wall jump, you can get up here to this platform without using the elevator, which is a great speedrunner's tactic, but, you know, not necessarily totally the way that the game designers intended. So this is the automatic elevator. This is the, there's the entrance to the mine shaft. That's where we came into the level. And then up here on this part, we actually have to continue to follow this platform here. And, whoa. That was weird. Mario made the punching sound, but he didn't do the animation, and since he didn't do the animation, the boxes didn't break. So we can just use our wall kick to get back up here. Jump. There we go. All right, and it is possible, you can see there's some coins over there. It is possible to just jump over there and reach them, but those other two coins, since we need them, we can't really just jump and get over there because without the platform, we can't get to them. But yeah, this is definitely, obviously, it's called Hazy Maze Cave, but it's pretty obviously an abandoned mine. Like I said, they're probably mining for that in the last episode. I noticed that they were mining for those, metal ore crystals that allow us to transform into Metal Mario. Which tells me that a lot of the that the caps might not be... I imagine the wing cap is probably magical, probably related to the power of the stars somehow. But perhaps the vanish cap and the metal cap aren't. Perhaps those two are, in fact, related to rare ores or other items that it's possible to get here in this castle. There we go. And star. I mean star. There we go. There you go. Elevate for 8 red coins. Complete. And we just head right back in. We only have 3 out of the stars here. The other one that we got didn't count as a star here. It counted one as the castle's secret stars. So let's go ahead and start navigating the toxic maze. Now, this one can be a little bit trickier to find. We're going to have to go a little bit deeper into the mines to be able to find where the toxic cave is. So you look at the map here. The red arrow obviously is where we start. That bigger area right there is where the red coins were that we just went to. And the toxic maze is this area right here that looks very geometric and everything like that. So we're going to want to make it to that area. So obviously the shortest way to get there is through the red coin chamber, the work elevator. Oops. So go ahead and head out through this door. All right, let's see what we got here. We got some coins. Hidden inside the green block is the amazing metal cap. Wearing it, you won't get hurt. You won't even have to breathe. The only problem, you can't swim in it. All right, so this here is a map. This should explain it to us. Danger ahead. Beware of the strange cloud. Don't inhale. If you feel faint, run for higher ground and fresh air. Circle, shelter, arrow, entrance, and exit. All right, so this is actually a map of the rooms that we're going to be going into. Obviously, this is a part of the mine where they hit some sort of a dangerous poisonous gas. And they closed it off somewhat, but not completely, because it is a key hub to the rest of the mine. So we're going to have to navigate it if we want to find a couple of the different stars down here, and it's essential for finding the red coins as well. So yeah, there are 2 power stars that you have to find down here. One in one direction, one in the other. I don't quite remember exactly where each one of them is. There are also some ledges that you can reach with a hook jump or a backflip that you can get out of the toxic gas if you want to, but it's actually easier just to jump constantly, like so. You'll avoid almost all the enemies, and you'll take damage from the gas very, very, very little. These sniffits are annoying. There are also little holes in the ground here that make it a little harder to run around. And then one of the stars that you can get down here is up here on this ledge. You have to go through this door. And take this elevator upwards. See all the red fencing down here? It makes it pretty obvious that this area of the mine was closed off way before the rest of the mine was abandoned. They knew how dangerous this toxic gas was. They finished the scaffolding here to take miners out of the dangerous area. Alright, and then we're actually now on a platform scaffolding high above the boulder cavern. If you jump and hold the A button, you can hang onto some objects overhead. It's the same as grabbing a flying bird. So it's the same exact controls as when we were trying to grab the owl. All you have to do is hold down A, and Mario will basically climb across this metal grating like he's on monkey bars. It takes a while, and it is possible to long jump to the star platform, but I'm just gonna do that. Whoa! Also, if you fall, you're pretty much dead because you will slide off into the black hole and die. Alright, and then there's one trick that sign said that if you grab the metal cap, Mario doesn't have to breathe, which is why he doesn't lose health underwater, but you can also run through this fairly easily. These bats, just absolutely no threat whatsoever. Which they aren't a threat anyway, they're more annoying than anything else because they're really small, their flight patterns are really erratic, and they only drop 1 coin, so they're barely even worth trying to kill. Here we go. That's more like it. Alright, but like I said, there is... Yep, there it is. Amazing emergency exit. So this is actually the other star we're supposed to get in that maze. The first one that you need to get, navigating the toxic maze, is a different star. So we're going to have to go and get that one as well. And then there's one more star that we can get before we actually go onto the 100 Coinstar, which is, again, going to be another speed up and play music. Mostly because this is actually one of the hardest courses to get 100 coins at, simply because there's a scarcity of coins. It doesn't seem like there is, but there actually is. And this course, you've already seen, this course is really, really easy to die at. So we're going to want to, let me see, head for that. We're going to want to head for that other exit, I think. Or no, we don't want to head. You saw the other arrow would take us off to the right here. To this other exit down this way. This just takes us back to the elevator room. I'm saying a lot. That's something I noticed about my videos, watching a lot of them back, is that I say a lot. And I'm going to try to cut that out. I'm making a conscious effort not to say It might make my commentary a bit stilted for a little bit, but I hope it makes it better in the long run, because I don't want my commentary to be defined by the fact that I say and a lot. That's not good. Where is that other star? I know that there's another star in this cavern somewhere, and I just can't remember where it is. So I know it's not here. So maybe it's like right up here? Yes, there we go. Oh yeah, and this is the one that's really hard to reach because there's a hole right there. And Mario gags to death. Now that I know where it is, it should be pretty easy to reach. This star is not as dramatic as the other one where you had to climb across the grating and everything like that to reach it. This one is actually fairly anticlimactic. It's just an elevator that takes us to another star. No biggie. Alright, so there's the emergency exit. Here's the regular star. There we go. I hope. Yep, this is it. Because there's a cavern with those fireballs that takes us to another elevator that'll take us up to the star. There we go. Now you might recognize this cavern. It is on the other side of the elevator that takes us down to Nessie. Here we go! Alright. And then we just have one more star to get here. Save and continue. Watch for rolling rocks. This is the star where the boulders will come to haunt you, because these guys they'll mess you up. You know, there's, like I said, they're one of those things in this level that it's not necessarily dangerous, but they are really annoying. And if you're going for the 100 coins, they can really, really screw you. Ouch. And since they do a whole crushing damage, a whole 3 damage to your life bar, they're really annoying. But all you have to do to get this star is wall jump up here. There we go. And there it is. Easy stuff. Alright, and like I said, we're going to be speeding up and playing music to get the 100 coins in this level. And I will see you guys after I finish that. We've recovered 50 power stars. Now we can open the star door on the 3rd floor. Bowser's there, you know. Oh, you found all the cow swishes, haven't you? Red, green, and blue? The cows you get from the color blocks are really helpful. Hurry along now. The 3rd floor is just ahead. So we actually have enough power stars now. If we were to go and fight Bowser for the 2nd time, we have enough stars to get all the way up to the top floor. But obviously we're not going to do that. All right, there we go. 100 coins. Yes, took me long enough. All right, so let's go ahead and exit course. Because now we finished Hazy Maze Cave, and in the next episode, we'll be going on to the next level down in the basement, one that we haven't even seen yet. I wonder what it could be. Well, we'll find out next time on Let's Play Super Mario 64. Good night, folks.